Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are tuning into my channel, you are highly welcome. How are you guys enjoying the Christmas, especially my fans from Ghana? How are you guys enjoying the Christmas? And then if you're watching me from any other part of Africa or any part of the world, hope you're spending your Christmas well. I just want to use this opportunity to thank you all for always supporting my channel. You guys have been here for me from January down to December. And I just want to use this opportunity to say a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance to you all. We all believe that next year is going to be better than this year. So guys, without wasting much time, something happened in Ghana and that thing has been giving me joy, and I just decided I should talk about it or shed more light about it. The president of Ghana, who is leaving office January 7th, 2025, he made a law. He promulgated a law. I think this will be among the last laws he will be making. He has made Ghana a visa-free country for all Africans. Now, as long as you're African, you can travel to Ghana without having to go through the processes of getting a visa. The requirements of getting a visa in Africa, is very difficult. Now, just imagine me, a Nigerian, when I want to go to South Africa, being also an African country, it's not always easy. Sometimes you even apply for the visa and you will not be given the visa. You understand? So this thing limits movement. It limits the freedom of Africans living in Africa. Now, when you talk about Europe, you notice that people can freely travel. Now, if you're living in Belgium, if you're for people, someone from Belgium can travel from Belgium to France without a visa. They don't require visa. Travel the Schengen countries. You can travel to from one Schengen country to another. That's how it is in Europe. They don't limit freedom of movement from people in the European Union. It's just free movement. And if you go and check what benefit they are benefiting from this, is a lot. We'll talk about that in this video. So the president of Ghana said that now, as an African, you can come to Ghana without a visa. Now, before, if you want to come to Ghana, single entry, the visa single entry is $30 for 30 days, and then multiple entry 6 months, you have to pay at least 120 US dollars. And people will say this is expensive. You understand? It's expensive. We as Africans, we shouldn't be visa to go to another African country. We shouldn't be like that. So this is what the president of Ghana has done for Ghana, and this is going to help boost intra movement and bilateral trade and rest of the fact. It's going to increase, not even bilateral. It's not bilateral again, because bilateral is like between two countries. No, this one is multilateral. Like, people from different countries will come to Ghana and be able to do business and be able to invest. The tourism sector is going to be boosted a whole lot. You know what the year of return did in the tourism sector in Ghana? Now, this law that the president of Ghana has promulgated is also going to touch all the sectors of the country, from the economy, tourism, name it. You understand? People are going to be able to come to Ghana and do business. Now, in Africa, I think we are over 50 something countries making up Africa, right? But then we are not up to 10 countries that is visa free for all Africans. Now let me mention some countries that they don't require visa from Africans to visit them. I think Seychelles is there, the Gambia is there, Rwanda is there, Benin Republic is there, and then Kenya, November last year, announced no visa requirement for Africans, but then it came under some form of criticisms, because they said you have to apply 72 hours before your journey. You apply electronic something, maybe it's electronic application, and then you pay $30. Okay, but when you look at Europe, movement in Europe, they don't require visa. They don't require visa at all. You can move from Belgium to France. You can move from France to Germany. The Schengen countries, you can travel among these countries without visa. You understand? So why can't Africa do this? Why is Africa always, we're always conscious of our border, and then the restrictions, if you want to travel from one African country to another, or if you're watching me and you have done this, you will know that you will notice that it's very stressful. The hassle you have to go through at the border, immigration, this and that, is not easy at all. So other African countries should emulate Ghana in making, in removing visa for all Africans. You understand? So Africans can be able to travel freely within Africa. It's going to help us a whole lot. Businessmen and women that want to come to another African country to buy some stuff. Now they don't have to go through waiting for a long time for their visas to be granted and all that. Bring this, bring that, submit your passports and all that. Imagine a Nigerian who wants to go to South Africa. You know the time it takes. Though now I think the president of South Africa is working towards making it easy for Nigerians to be able to come to South Africa. But then we just need to make sure that Africans can freely move. Though before Ghana, made these announcements, Ghana and I think ECOWAS countries, we travel freely without visa. I remember I've been to Ghana twice, and the twice I was in Ghana, no visa was required from me because it's a movement within, West African countries. They don't require visa. You understand? But now Ghana has extended it, not just ECOWAS again, but the whole African countries, African countries under African Union. You understand? African Union has been, pushing for this. African Union has been pushing for free movement, free trade, for people, in Africa to be able to move around from one country to another freely without restriction, without visa requirements. Ghana is taking the lead and trying to make sure that okay, this is achievable. And we believe that if other African countries can emulate this, we are going to we are going to benefit. We're going, not just one country, all the countries in, we're going to benefit. South Africans can come to Nigeria freely, do business, buy stuff, go back to their country, sell. We can do the same thing. Our economy will grow rapidly to help our economy a whole lot. All sectors will be touched. All sectors will be touched. So yeah, big congratulations to every African that plans to travel to Ghana. No more visa. But then I don't think you will just buy a flight ticket and fly to Ghana. There are some things you will need. I think both the yellow and the fee and VA card, that yellow card, I think you will need it because while I traveled to Ghana at the airport, I think they asked me for that card, that yellow, card. Still check, don't just buy flight tickets. Still check to know other things that you might need for your trip, because I know that in 2025 Ghana is going to have a lot of visitors because of these visa requirements that have been, lifted. A lot of Africans want to visit the beautiful country, the beautiful West African country, the gateway of Africa, to explore, to see how things are. Charlie, even myself there, they come Ghana too. Thanks for watching this video down to the end. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell above so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be notified. But then I see something I want to add. I still want to add. African Development Bank's Africa visa openness. They said that they said that it's only 20%, 28% of all the travelings inside Africa by Africans that is visa free. It's not supposed to be like that. Look at the percentage; it's very low, 28%, bro. So I just think that this law now by the Ghanaian government, should other African countries should also do the same thing so that we can be able to move freely. So see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.